Hey everyone, welcome back. Ready for another deep dive. Today we're going to uncover a deceptively simple, yet powerful productivity hack. We've been unpacking some insights from Gal Gaia Carmel's 90-day content creation journey documented on YouTube.
Yeah, a 90-day challenge like that has to teach you some serious lessons, right?
Oh, absolutely.
Yeah.
And we're going to pull out the core takeaway here, ditching all the complex strategies for a second and zeroing in on one key action. Well, actually, before you even start working.
Interesting. Okay, so to set the stage, the creator talks a lot about encountering errors, the classic 2 steps forward, 1 step back situation, having to rework things.
Yeah.
What did all that reveal about productivity?
Yeah. What's the shortcut we can glean from all their trial and error?
The biggest takeaway, and it might sound obvious at first, is the power of pausing before you jump into any task.
Pausing.
Yeah, pausing. You know how we often just dive right in? This creator found that a little upfront reflection made a huge difference in the long run.
And they weren't talking just about massive projects either, right? I mean, the video mentioned everything from writing to simple tidying up.
Right, exactly. It seems to apply to any action that moves you forward, big or small.
Okay, I'm intrigued. So we hit the pause button, then what? What kind of planning are we talking about here?
It boils down to intentionally thinking ahead. What resources are you going to need to see this thing through from start to finish with as few hiccups as possible?
So kind of like a pre-mortem, trying to anticipate what could go wrong.
Exactly. And what might trip you up? It's not about striving for some impossible perfection, but being proactive. You want to minimize those moments where you're halfway through and suddenly realize, oh, shoot, I forgot something crucial.
Oh, tell me about it. Like when you don't have the right software open or you're missing a key piece of information.
Yeah, or the battery on your laptop's about to die and you
Yeah.
didn't bring the charger.
Ugh, the worst. So this pause is all about setting ourselves up for success.
Right, it's preparation. And the creator actually highlighted 2 main types of resources to think about. Physical.
Like having your workspace organized, all your tools ready to go.
Yep, having your environment prepped. But then also mental and emotional resources.
Okay, mental and emotional. I'm curious about those. What exactly does that entail?
Well, think about it this way. Are you in the right headspace to tackle this task right now? Like, mentally, are you focused, clear-headed?
Makes sense.
And emotionally, are you in a place where you can power through if things get tough? If you're feeling scattered or unmotivated, maybe a 5-minute break or knocking out a smaller task first would set you up better. It's a quick self-check-in, really.
So for our listeners out there, anyone who wants to learn efficiently, absorb information without getting bogged down, this pre-task pause sounds like a pretty valuable tool.
I think so, yeah.
By taking a few moments to plan, you're saving yourself time and potential frustration down the line. You're avoiding those, if only I had thought of that earlier moments.
Absolutely. It prevents that 2 steps forward, 1 step back cycle that just drains you.
Totally. So taking a moment to assess your needs, physically, mentally, emotionally, can really smooth things out.
Right. And it really seemed to make a difference for the creator in their 90-day challenge.
So let's distill this down to the core insight for our listeners. What we're taking away from this content creation experience is, before you dive into any task, stop, take a beat. Identify what resources you're going to need, be they physical, mental, or emotional.
Exactly. It's like a small, upfront investment that yields huge returns in efficiency and ultimately a greater sense of accomplishment.
Oh, things of accomplishment, yeah, that's key. And here's a thought to chew on this week. Try intentionally applying this little pre-planning step to just one task. See how it changes things for you, how it affects the final outcome. Experiment with it. And hey, thanks for joining us on this deep dive.
See you next time.
Until next time.